2 weeks into this shelter at home, stay at home, stay away from the studio, and it feels like longer. I miss you guys. I've heard from a lot of you, and I really appreciate you reaching out. I think of you often, and just hearing that you're doing well or that you're struggling, whatever the case may be, please know you can always reach out to me. A lot of you have my cell phone, you can text me, or my email. If you don't know it, if you go to our website, Hot Yoga Charlottesville, hotyogacville.com, and hit contact us, that goes directly to me. And if you have asana questions or just want to feel not alone, please don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. I miss you. Today's practice will begin on our back in Supta Baddha Konasana. So lie down on your back, bring the soles of your feet together, and drop your knees out wide. Allow your body to rest for a moment. Supta Baddha Konasana is a little bit of a back bend. There's a slight curve lift in the low back, just a little bit. Still knitting through the rib cage, keeping the core engaged in back bends, provides strength and support that will help us build not just the pose, but the strength with which we enter and exit the posture. And that is extremely important for keeping a sustainable practice. A lot of people can fling themselves into poses, but can you move with your breath mindfully? And that's the way we practice to heal. Feeling the legs fall heavy to the sides. Converting to intentional breathing. Slowly bring the knees together and open your feet about bat's width distance. Drop your knees, thighs toward one another. Allow the arms to rest heavily. Shoulders are relaxed. Bear witness to this moment, this breath. Heel toe the feet close together, about hips width distance. Bring your right leg up. Place your right knee, ankle on your left knee, and gently press the knee out. Holding this figure 4. Then slowly drop your lower body to the left. Gaze moves to the right. Bring your gaze to neutral. Walk your left foot in. So you're going to bring your left thigh in line with the outer edge of the mat and then just drop both knees. So it's kind of like double pigeon but resting on your back. No pressure on the left knee. If you feel any pulling on the left knee, you can place a book, a block, or some sort of pillow underneath your left thigh. And then slide your right foot off. 2 feet, hips width distance, gently press both hips up into the air. And then slowly lower back down. This time, left ankle to right knee, holding figure 4 for a moment. And then slowly drop your entire lower body to the right. Look slightly off to the left. Notice the sounds that are around you. And slowly heel toe your right foot over until your right thigh is about parallel with the outer edge of your mat, and then just drop your left knee, left thigh. It may go a little, it may go a lot. Core muscles are still gently engaged. You're not sucking the stomach in, but just feeling a little bit of a wrapping from the ribs around the abdominal muscles. And if it's intense in the right hip, just breathe into it. Nothing painful, but intensity, it's definitely part of the practice. I've been spending a lot of time running around with my children, so tight hips kind of come along with it. Slide the left foot off. Place both feet, once again, hips width distance. Press your feet, all 4 corners, firmly into the ground. Inhale, lift up. Hold this. Walk your hands alongside. And then slowly, 1 vertebra at a time, lower down. Extend your legs all the way. Stretch your fingers long. Curl your upper body just a little bit. So you still have some of the natural curve in your spine. Just holding the ribs up a little bit. Press your toes, big toe mounds together. Hug the belly in, hover the heels. Breathe here with intensity. Three, 2, 1. Bend your knees in, extend your arms over your head. Stretch your arms up, hug your belly in, pulling knees towards your chest as you press through your fingertips. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Now you can keep your knees bent for a little less intensity. You can extend your legs all the way for more intensity. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees in. Reach the arms up. Drop the head down for just a breath. And then stretch the arms up. Hug the ribs up. Squeeze the knees towards the chest. Turning it all on. Fire it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms stretch. Legs extend. Hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees in. Arms reach. Rest the neck. Arms up. Set the shoulders. Pull the ribs up. Hug the knees in. Stretch through your fingers. Pull the thighs down. 3. Pull them down. 2. And 1. Squeeze your knees in. Set your spine long. And rock and roll, meeting in downward facing dog. So downward facing dog, index fingers point straight or close to straight ahead. The crease of the wrist parallel with the front of the mat. So looking to that. And then there's spread in your fingers, there's grip. If there was a water droplet under the palm of your hand, you wouldn't squash it. There's space there. After pedaling it out a few times, just come to stillness. Try to work with straight legs as much as you can and walk forward to the front of the mat. So you'll lift from the whole femur, thigh bone, to step one foot in front of the other until you get to the top of the mat. And then just hang and ragdoll. Fingers can go to opposite elbows. They can be interlaced at the base of the skull. Or you can just let them hang. Find a position that gives you space in the upper body. You can swing around a little bit if that feels good. Totally up to you. Release your grip. Heel toe the feet close together. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees a little bit and inhale, curl all the way up to standing. Extend your arms up over the top of the head and then circle the arms back, placing your thumbs just at the top of the pelvis, top of the hips. And then tilt your hips down, press your hips forward, push your heart up, stretch your eyes back. Keep the engagement of the core, wrapping the abdominal muscles to midline. Feel the outer thighs hug in, tailbone descending down the hamstrings. Start to play with depth. Inhale, slowly come up to neutral. Extend through the crown of the head. Reach your arms all the way up over the top of the head. And then hands together, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Step back to high plank. Hold high plank for a moment. So stay in your high plank. There are several variations for the flow. One would be to drop your knees all the way to the floor, keeping the spine straight and lowering halfway before you curl up, upward facing dog, and then press back to downward facing dog. Another, from high plank, drop to your knees, drop to your chest and your chin. Belly stays engaged here. Slide through to a little baby cobra, and then push yourself back to downward facing dog. From high plank, flow through. And then of course, another option is traditional Chaturanga Dandasana with your legs straight on the toes. Step forward, front of the mat, half, fold. Rise up. Flow down. Lengthen out. Flow through. One more big breath here. Exhale. Front of the mat. Half. Fold. Rise. Fold. Length. Flow. Big inhale. Exhale. Front of the mat. Half. Fold. Rise. Fold. Length. Flow. In, prepare, out, go. One more Sunday. In, prepare, look, out, go. Front, half, fold. Extended mountain. Hands together before your heart. Sit down to chair. Weight in the heels. Press the weight back to the heels. Fully and completely. Toes spread soft on the mat. Neck pulls back from the thumbs. Shoulders set down from the ears. Open the arms. Lift the chest. Squeeze those back muscles. Belly stays strong. Sit a little deeper. Fold. Length. Flow. Right leg up. Bring your right foot through crescent warrior. Option to warrior one if you prefer it. Set up in this warrior. Firm in the back leg. Hug the hips together. Draw the left hip forward, the right hip back. Maybe add a little back bend. Place the hands to the floor, flow through. Left leg up. Bring the left foot through, crescent, rise. And then sink into what grounds you to the floor. Stable hips, steady feet, powerful breathing, lift the heart. Start your back bend. Hands plant, flow through. One more in here. Press the air out. Front of the mat, half. Fold. Rise. Hands together. Sit. Hands can stay together or open, up to you. But lift through the chest, peel the back body towards the back of your mat. Belly hugs in. Fold. Length, flow. Right leg up, This time, knee to nose. Back, knee to nose. Back, knee to nose. Plant, crescent, you rise. Optional back bend. Hands plant, flow through. Left leg up, knee to nose. Back, forward, back, and crunch. Plant, rise, exalt. Hands plant, flow through. Exhale, front of the mat, half, fold, rise. Palms press, exhale, sit down. Hug the belly in, lift through the back muscles. Power up your body, your breath, this moment. Fold, length, flow. Right leg up. Knee to right elbow, tap, back, to nose, tap, back to left elbow. Reach it back, step it through, crescent rise. Back bend. Hands plant, flow through. Left leg up, left elbow, back, nose, back, right elbow, back, and through, crescent. Maybe back bend. Hands plant, flow through. Exhale the breath, front of the mat, half, fold, rise up, sit down, hold the pit of the belly in, open up the heart, squeeze through those legs, fold, lengthen, flow. Right leg up, right knee, right elbow, back, nose, back, left elbow, back, right foot through, rise up, one breath, crescent, flow through. Left leg, up, left elbow, back, nose, back, right elbow, back, through, one breath, rise. Exhale carries you, chaturanga. Up, back. Inhale to your toes. Exhale the breath. Forward, front of the mat, half, fold. Rise up. Sit down, fold, length, flow. This time, right leg up, open, bend, and stretch. Option to flip. If you flip, stacking the joints, 12 o'clock your feet. open up. Slowly come back, high plank. Reach the right leg up, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, really squeezing into that hamstring. Maybe lift the chest a little. Pressing that right heel into the right hip. And then re-extend three-legged dog. Bring your right knee forward, knee to nose. Reach it back, knee to left elbow. Straighten the leg, open up. Right left hand down, sweep right leg up. Set right foot down, high plank, open up, side plank. Left arm maybe goes over the ear, left heel to back wall. Balance here. You can always drop to your bottom knee to add stability. Left hand down, press back. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Open, bend, and stretch. Push through that left heel to open up your left hip. Maybe the inner line of that right lower leg. And then slowly, with control, if you choose to flip, go steady. And then maybe open up. Experience this posture, this shape, as it feels in your body in this very moment. And slowly come back. Sweep that left leg up, knee to nose. Sweep it back to right elbow, tap, extend, sweep open. And enjoy. Right hand down, left leg sweeps up and back, plant the foot, roll to the outside of that foot, stack it up, side plank, any variation. Slowly right hand down, press back, downward facing dog. Forgot something, lift that left leg up, bend the knee, maybe lift the chest. Work to keep your left hip in line with your right as you push your left heel up, and then working out of the shoulders, lift the chest. Re-extend, set that foot down. Walk your hands back to your feet, open your feet hips width. And right about now, probably feel good. Just step on your palms of the feet. Toes kind of wiggle into the wrist crease, giving some release there. And slowly release that. Walk your hands back out to high plank. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. Look forward, low plank. Press up, high plank. Push back, down dog. Forward, look forward, low plank. Push up, high plank, press back, downward facing dog. One more like that, ripple forward, look forward, low plank, push to high plank, back to downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up nice and high, open, bend, and stretch. Again, stay here, maybe you flip. Adding the back bend. Re-extend, drop the head. Knee to nose. Sweep it back. Knee across body, tap, extend, open up. Sweep that left hand back down, right leg goes all the way up. Drop that foot down, roll to the right side. Vashisthasana, side plank. Vary it as you like. Left hand down. Push back, downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Open, bend, and stretch. You get an option to stay here or to flip. Add the element of back bend if you flip. Reach back up. Left hand down, sweep that left leg up. Bend the top knee. Lift the heart. Push the right leg straight. Contracting deep into that left hamstring. Maybe even feeling this is a little cramped, super normal. And then re-extend that leg so it feels good to do that. Bring the knee forward, knee to nose. Reach back. Knee to right elbow. Tap, extend, open up. And then right hand down, reach that left leg all the way back, set it down. Roll to the outer edge of the left foot, left hand down, right arm up, side plank. Right hand down, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale to your toes. Exhale forward, front of the mat, half. Fold. Root down, rise up, inhale. Exhale, bring your hands, palms together before your heart. Open up your feet. Heels in, toes out. So a little bit wider than your hips. Draw the belly muscles in and slowly sit yourself all the way down. Option to stay here in this deep squat, malasana, or if you like to put your weight into your hands. Again, first establish, look down at your hands, see that they are about shoulder width apart. Squeeze your knees to your upper arm, pull the belly muscles in, and then just rock forward. Once you can rock forward, maybe one foot at a time, you lift up. Maybe you start to straighten your arms. And then release, you can shoot it back to flow through, but we'll meet back at the top of the mat in a forward fold. This time, interlace your fingers around your big toes and pull. Heel toe the feet together. Inhale to a half. Exhale to fold. Root down, rise all the way up, nice and tall. Draw the belly muscles in, hands, palms together. Sit down, chair pose. This time lift your left heel. Slowly extend that leg back. You're going to land in crescent. Twist. Option to stay here with the hands together or extend the left hand down, reach the right arm over your ear in a revolved side angle. And then slowly windmill open to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Reach all the way out. And then right hand down, left hand up. Encourage you to work your right hand to the outside of the right ankle. Maybe you stay here, maybe the left arm goes over your ear. Slowly drop your left hand all the way down and then sweep it back up and over your ear. Set the shoulder. You can bend the knee elbow a little if you like, or extend it. And then again, sweep that left hand down. Open it back up. One more like that. Sweep the hand down. Maybe you graze the floor, maybe not. And sweep it back up. Create space with your breathing now. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly let that left hand pull you up. Parallel your feet. Chest up, belly in, and you fold all the way down. Core has certainly been engaged in this practice so far. So if you have an upside down practice you love, I say go for it. Popular options here are arm balances like handstand or firefly, or head balances, headstand. If you're going to use your hands to lift up from here, work to curl your weight forward until you can get on your tiptoes. Try to keep your arms straight. You can walk your hands forward if that helps. Until your hands really take the load, very little weight in your feet. And then you can release your heels back down. So if you're curious about handstands, let your curiosity lead you, but listen to your body. So first, hands are planted firmly, the wrist crease straight parallel with the edge of your mat. And then as you load the weight into your hands, chest presses forward, weight comes all the way to the tippy toes, into the fingers, into the hands, straighten the arms, pull the belly muscles in, stack it up. And then slowly lower down. If your feet are elevated and you've got a good hang, stay there. And we're going to walk our way to the front of the mat. Come to your back toes, drop your back knee, and gently lift your upper body up, Anjaneyasana. So in this variation, you work your hips together, keep your hands on your front thigh. You can certainly move into another back bend if you'd like one, but right about now, this should feel pretty good. Noticing if your knee starts to creep beyond the arch of your foot, it's time to move your right foot forward. And this should, ideally, you're going to feel some sort of opening in the front left hip flexor. And then slowly, blocks can be helpful if you like them. Push yourself back to half Hanumanasana. So this half split, you can certainly go into full splits if you'd like, but half splits, work your hips together, draw the belly in and press your heart forward. Now, bend your right knee, press your weight into your right foot, lift your left leg up into the air. You're going to push weight into your hands, so you can either step back to flow through, or load your hands, use this left leg as a lever to pull you up and jump back to low plank. Press through. Step forward, front of the mat, half. Fold. Rise up. Palms press. Sit down. Twist. Lift that right heel up. Slowly extend it back, crescent twist. And again, the option for right hand to go down, left arm to extend over the ear, or evolved side angle. There's really no weight in the right hand. It's just there because, well, you can't push the floor away from you all the way. Gotta need it sometime. And then open up, warrior two. Straighten out for triangle. There's space in both of the knees. Chest stays peeled open. Maybe arm over your ear. The shoulder plugs in, arm plugs in. And then gently let that right hand sweep down, back, and over the ear. Again, plug the shoulder, sweep. Inhale at extension. Exhale, you sweep. Inhale at extension. Exhale, sweep. This time, hold. And then slowly, right hand's going to pull you up. Parallel your feet. Bring your hands, palms together. And then you're going to pivot your right toes out and gently sit down. Working into the inner line of the left leg. Use your hands as much as you need to. And adjust yourself until you feel a deep opening on the inner line of the leg. Right hand can be down, left arm can maybe even wrap behind you. If your right heel is up, just keep actioning it towards the floor. Depending on your body, it can take a while. No rush. And then slowly switch sides. You can use your hands, but you don't need to. And switch. And switch. One more. Switch. And switch. Hold here. Press yourself up. Walk yourself to the front of the mat. Come up high on those back toes. Drop the back knee. Adjust yourself into Anjaneyasana. Working again into this hip flexor. So creating a shape that gives you intensity. Your breath is still full. Sound and invitation calling your mind into this moment. Slowly send your right leg long. Hands can go to the floor. Again, if you have blocks, if you're a little tighter, lift up. And then level your hips. Really deep into that hamstring stretch. We've fired it up quite a bit. So just let this feel good. Likely pretty deep. Keep the core muscles slightly engaged so the feeling is that of lifting rather than falling or dumping. Draw in and up. Stay locked on. Now, slowly, bend that right knee. Plant the foot. Extend the left leg up. So the option, you can just stretch that left leg back. Or keeping the arms actioning into the floor. Use that left leg as a lever to pull you up and back. Flow through. Nicely done. Inhale. exhale through to a seat. Send your legs out. And we'll just do a hamstring stretch here, because they feel good. Stretch your legs out, walk yourself back. Paschimottanasana, forward folding pose. And then inhale, lift up. Walk your hands about 6 inches behind you for a back bend. So you're going to point your toes down and forward. Pull your belly muscles in. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, push back into reverse plank. Lower down. Stretch your legs out. Now this time, open your legs about hips width distance. That's a lie. This is wide-legged, much wider than your hips. So you want your feet wider than your mat, and then just forward fold. If this is a lot, tightness in the inner thighs, start with your hands behind you and just lift your chest up. For a lot of people, that movement is going to be all the sensation you need. But if the space is there to come forward, go for it. And slowly come up. We'll come back to that pose in just a little bit. But first, extend your legs out and lower down to your back. We're going to do a few back bends. So first can be bridge pose. If you have a back bend you love, say camel or wall walks, go for it. If you are doing wall walks, just make sure the pole's clear. But for a bridge pose, feet are parallel, belly is engaged, arms down by your side, and you just peel your hips up off the ground. And then lower down with ease. So going back into bridge, another option would be to grab a block, press up into bridge pose, and then just stick the block there to let your hips rest on the block. And this creates a back bend without the intensity of bridge or wheel. And stay on that block. Stay right there. Enjoy it. We're going to do 3 more back bends. So the next kind of one I'll call, I guess, you can do whatever you want. Placing the hands right under the shoulders, elbows point straight up, ground the feet, and we're going to move into wheel pose. So take a nice deep breath. And as you exhale, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Slowly come down, tucking the chin so the back of the head touches the floor. Take a big breath here. Bridge or wheel. Plant the hands if you're going into bridge or wheel. And then on your next exhale, push up. Lower down. So we've got one more back bend, your choice, whatever feels good, and you push up. lower down, and come to Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together just for a few breaths. Rest in. So this is still a slight back bending pose. There's the arch in my low back right now. But very restorative. And then bring your knees together. Bring your knees up to your chest. Squeeze those knees close and set your spine down. So working to extend the spine after all those back bends. Reintegrating the muscles, getting the length and the stack of those joints. Now if you have a block, you don't need one for this exercise, but it could kind of just feels like its own reward. So if you have a block, squeeze it between your heels, and if you don't have a block, really no big deal, just pretend like you do. Arms down by your side, lower the block 30, squeeze those legs. Lower the block 30, squeeze those legs. Come to a hover, reach, keep the upper body up, lift the legs, arms reach. Lower the arms, tap the floor, lower the legs, tap the floor. Lift everything back up except the block. Arms reach, lower those legs 30. Preference of mine, keeping the arms down for the 30, 60, 90s, but you can also use the arms at the same time. Come to a hover, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, grab the blocks to the side, stretch the arms long. Reach the arms up, hug everything in, reach the arms long, stretch everything out. Bend your knees in, let's come up to a seat. Now, extend your legs out wide again. So first, we're just going to stretch out over the left side using a lateral body stretch. So left hand goes down inside the left calf muscle, right arm up and over. This feels good, just keep walking it out. You can even grab your big toe, your index and middle finger, work your shoulder under, and twist it. Release the bind if you have it. Let that right arm pull you up. Place the right hand down inside the right leg, left arm up. And then maybe you slide out over that left leg. The space is there, index and middle. You peel your upper body underneath. Open up. And as you're opening your left rib back, press and ground through your left hip. Really intense side body stretch. It should feel pretty good. And slowly pull yourself up. Bend your knees a little bit. Interlace your fingers around your big toes. Rock back on your hips. Extend your legs. Wide-legged balance. And then bring your legs together. Open up. Legs together. It's hard. Open them up. release both feet down. And relax, rock, cross your ankles, roll over your toes, and we'll meet on all fours. This time, extend your right, place your left hand in the middle, extend your right arm up, and then slide that right arm through. If this feels good, stay right here. Some people like to float a leg. Awesome. I personally like to extend my body all the way down. I find it gives me a little bit more pressure in the right shoulder, a deeper stretch. And then if you're stable there, you still feel great. Right knee goes out. And slowly, right leg extends back. Press your left hand down, right hand down, just open up the chest. So option to come to all fours, or just place your right hand down, swing your left arm underneath, bending the right elbow so that your forearm can act as a pillow as you drop the head. And then, again, for added intensity, bringing the left thigh out, breathe here. Slowly send that left leg out, left leg back, left arm down, come back. Just a little gentle back bend. And then dip your head down, slide your hands right in line with your ribs, fire up your legs, they're about 3 inches apart, take a deep inhale, upward facing dog, press back, downward facing dog. If you've migrated off of your mat, come back on. Lift your right leg up. Bring your right knee forward, preparing for resting half pigeon. So, if you do not like resting half pigeon, it's too much in your knee or your hip, you can go back into that figure 4 we did in the beginning on our back by bending the left knee, placing the right ankle on that left knee, just gently pushing the right thigh away from you. If you're in resting half pigeon, try to first activate your back leg, square your hips, and then maybe you can rest the back leg as you forward fold. Slowly make your way out. So we're going to roll left toes under, fire up that leg, and then sweep the right leg out and shake it out a couple times. Set the right leg down. Lift the left. Bring the left knee forward. Kick the left ankle out a little bit. And settle your hips back. Again, option for figure 4. Using that engagement in the right leg to suck the left hip back. Settle both hips down. If you're good here, stay. And also walk yourself forward into resting half pigeon. Slowly lift yourself out. Again, curl under those right toes, fire up the right leg. Find your hands, push into the hands evenly, swing that left leg up and back. And set it down, pedal it out. Walk your hands to the back of your mat. Hang ragdoll. Heel toe the feet apart. Pull the belly in, drop down all the way. It's Malasana squat. Nice long spine. Engage to the core. Deep opening of the lower legs and the hips. And plant your hands, straighten your legs, walk yourself out to a high plank. Lower all the way down. Look off to your left. Extend your right arm behind you and just roll open, broken wing. Option, you can keep your left hand fingertips on the floor. You can wrap them behind you. Just a nice stretch in that right shoulder. And slowly switch. Roll onto your chest, taking all pressure out of the right side, extend the left arm, and roll open, left side. Slowly come back. Come back to midline. And flip over onto your back. So, any which way you'd like to do it. Just lie down on your back. Bring your both knees into your body. Drop your knees to the right and look off to your left. Notice how your body feels now. Do you feel strong? Do you feel settled? If you're pulling yourself off your mat already, come back. Be in this moment where all is well. Switch other side. That constant reminder centeredness. There is stillness. And slowly release that. Come back to middle. Bring your both knees into your body. Hug it in tight. Take a deep breath. And then exhale to Shavasana. And I really encourage you to stay. Find just that one moment in your day. And make the choice for yourself to be at peace. To be content with the company that you provide yourself. And for every time in your moments of gratitude that you list all the people that you love, I pray that your name comes first in your own list. You're welcome to remain in your Shavasana. If you have come to a final seat, make it a tall one. With a huge open heart, clear mind, and strong body. A beautiful day, yoga friends. I miss you guys. I can't wait till we can be in that sweaty hot room again together soon. From my basement to your home practice. Namaste.